Hello everyone, and welcome back to Slay the Spire. So, today we're going to be doing an Ascension run, and we're going to be playing as the Silent for it. Man, do I want to do Ascension level 4? So Ascension level, basically, you start off at Ascension level 1 with it turned off when you first play the game. And you can, I don't know if you actually have to unlock Ascension by playing the game when you first have it or not, because I had already gotten I had played the game a good bit when Ascension was first added to the game. So I just automatically had it when I was playing. But anyways, turn on Ascension, start at level 1, Elite spawn more often. You have to win a run on that Ascension level. You unlock the next one. Now the next one, it says normal enemies are deadlier, but it also has the Elite spawn more often. It keeps the difficulty modifier from the last Ascension and adds it on. So level 3 Elites are deadlier, and in level 4 bosses are deadlier. I am at level 5 Ascension on Ironclad and level 6 on the Defect. The Silent is honestly not only my least favorite character, but also the one I'm worst at. So it's going to be fun playing the harder version of the game with it. I think I'm actually... Nah, you know what? We're going to go for level 4. We might do 2 runs in this video because I might die really early on. But I was thinking of just doing level 3 to make it a bit easier on myself. But we're going to go for level 4. See if I can unlock Ascension level 5 in this video. So... Thankfully, in my last run, I won. I didn't win. I got past the first boss. So we get this modifier. This is really bad. It seems good, but it's like so incredibly not worth it most of the time. The best thing you can do with it is hope that you get to an elite with it. But more times than not, it's not worth it in my experience. Choosing a normal card to attain isn't really worth it. I really don't want to take 21 damage, but rare cards are good, so I'm going to do it. Wraith form can be really good, but it can also, like, absolutely destroy you if you're not careful. I'm going to go for Wraith form, though. I think that's kind of what we need. So... I don't want to fight too many elites. The thing, it's a hard balance to hit, because you want to fight enough elites to get good items, but you also don't want to fight too many, because then they'll just kill you. There aren't a whole lot of campfires. Like, this is the only path that gets us 2 extra campfires other than the guaranteed 3rd one. Or if we go up this way. You know what? Yeah, we're going to do this. So, enemy question, get this campfire, heal if we need to. And then we can fight 2 elites, heal again if we need to, or hopefully get some upgrades. And have some more question marks before we get to the boss. Alright, that's what we're going to do. And hopefully it pans out in my favor. So, Wraith Form is a card that... you know, does what it says. It gives you 2 intangible, but at the end of each turn you will lose 1 dexterity, which I'm sure you can imagine, like, after 3 or 4 turns, your defense will be doing nothing for you, so it's very dangerous. But intangible makes it where you do not take damage. Well, you do take damage. You take 1 damage while you have it. So, it's worth... I did not realize that I did not have a second strike in my hand. I definitely should have double attacked this guy to kill him. But thankfully, we didn't take any damage, so I lucked out with the math there. Kill you because the other one isn't attacking. And I just have to draw an attack, which I did. Goodbye. So, our starting relic, by the way, when you're the Silent, is the Ring of the Snake at the start of each battle. So our first turn, we get to draw 2 additional cards. So our first primary hand has 7 cards in it instead of 5. Also, we have less HP than the Ironclad, but we did start with 99 gold. Riddle with Holes can be pretty good. If we can get some kind of strength up. You're a lot less likely to run into strength up as the Silent. Poison Stab. I think I'm going to take Poison Stab because it's a lot easier to get good use out of. This is dangerous, but I'm going to do it. Getting Survivor upgraded is okay. The Strike is meh. I want you to die immediately. Because this one, the green slimes, whenever they debuff, they're going to give you weakness, so your attacks do less damage. These, gray, blue slimes, whatever color you want to say this is, they give you fragility, which, I don't know why I said fragility instead of frail, but it makes blocks worse, and I tend to think that it's better to be frail than it is to, be weak. At least depending on the scenario. Backflip is a pretty good card. Omamori is great, especially from a random question mark chest. So, Omamori will block our next 2 curses. So we can be a little less careful about avoiding curses thanks to it. It's really good if your boss relic happens to be Calling Bell, which I think we saw last time, and I turned it down and explained why. So if we run into that this time, that would be fantastic. I'm going to take Crippling Cloud because it's a really good card. I think we can afford to Smith. No, wait a minute. We're going up against 2 elites, aren't we? Yeah, we've got elites back-to-back. I'd better heal, just to be safe. Okay. Didn't expect to shop here, but that's fine. Leg Sweep is a very high-tier card. Predator is also pretty good for damage. But we're going towards a poison build, so I don't think Predator really helps with that. It looks like we're going towards Defend, Weakness, a little bit of Intangible, and then Poison. So we need more poison cards. Poison works on lasting, so I'm going to get rid of a Strike so we have more defends. Let's try this. This is the worst possible guy to fight. Definitely want to save intangibility for later if we can. Horrible second hand. I didn't want to give him any buffs. I am going to use Leg Sweep. We're only going to take 9 damage here, and it keeps him weak longer, which is good. I'm going to play Wraith Form. We need to upgrade Wraith Form like ASAP, by the way, because then it'll give us 2 intangible instead of just 1. So basically, we need to, like, kill him next turn, which probably isn't going to happen unless I get a really good draw. Oh, he's doing his weak attack, at least. I didn't get a good draw, so we're going to do this. We'll take very little damage. This guy is probably the worst elite to fight as the Silent, so, man, our draws are terrible, but thankfully we did get the kill just barely. I did take a strike out of the deck, so we have 1 less attack. Choke can be pretty good, but I think I'm going to take Dagger Spray in this scenario. Bag of Prep is not that useful. It's basically the Ring of the Snake, except any character can get Bag of Prep. So the thing is if I poison him, he's immediately going to wake up. I'm kind of thinking about using Leg Sweep to, like, get some some block on him, but I think I am going to go with Poison. This will also get weak on him. What am I talking about? This is fun. We might use our Dex Potion in this fight. We'll see. I don't want to use Wraith Form right now. The biggest problem with this guy is since he uses Siphon Soul to remove your Dex and still going to hold off on Wraith Form for now. To remove your Dex and Strength, he can really start to, like, get further ahead of you in terms of damage and kill you really fast if you're not careful. I was really hoping that we would not draw Wraith Form there. We got really unlucky with that because I would have played Wraith Form next turn. I should have thought ahead on that and not used, whatever it was called. Ooh, Nunchaku coming in handy. So part of me... Oh, never mind. We had enough defense without using 2 defense there. I didn't realize we already had 10. Okay, good. I definitely made the right call. The thing is we're starting to lose too much attack power, so we gotta kill him fast, which thankfully we did here. If you're not careful, if he gets like 2 or 3 Siphon Souls on you, then he can actually become impossible to defeat. And take dash. Why does the game keep giving me so many level 2 cards? I'm gonna rest here, and then hopefully we can upgrade on our last campfire. Ooh, and we get an upgrade here, which is great. I always just use this for upgrade pretty much every time. Definitely this. Getting 1 extra intangible turn out of that is fantastic. Could use intangible here. And I'm going to, because I think we're going to kill these guys fast enough. Oh, we have Orichalcum now, which is good. Although, we'll, more often than not, we will be playing Defends, so it won't be super useful. Nothing really to do here, unfortunately. Bit of a waste of our intangible turn, but whatever. We need to get the Noxious Fumes power. That would be great. Also, this has gone very poorly for our intangibility. We're going to be, like, super low on dex, and it's going to not work out well for us very soon. We need to, if possible, get to a shop and get, that was a really good turn. Get, a colorless called, words, I can't talk. A colorless card called Panacea, or Panakia. I don't know how it's pronounced. I think it's Panakia. But, if we can get that, I'm starting to regret the strikes I removed. If we can get that, it'll give us an artifact when we use it, and artifacts will allow us to, circumvent the intangibility's negative effect. I don't like any of those cards. Who are we fighting? Slime guy? I think I'm going to take the max 5 HP on this one, and I think I can afford to smith here. The question is what to smith. Kind of tempted to do this. That's only 3 more poison, though. And it still exhausts. I think I'll go with poison stab, actually. In hindsight, immediately, probably should have done leg sweep, but we're not doing too great on damage right now, which is why I went for that instead. So Slime Dude will split at 70 HP. So the goal is you want to get him really close to that 70. And then once he's at like 71, then hit him a lot, and he's going to split into 2 enemies. Really sucks that we took that damage there, but whatever. He is going to split, so I need to hit him as much as I can. Probably should have used the skill potion to try and get some more damage out, but whatever. These guys have a little more HP than I like for them to have around now. I'm going to get rid of one of these. Next turn, I'll probably use this skill potion. Bullet time, yeah. Bullet time makes it where you can't get any more draw. I should have used backflip first, but I'm an idiot, and I didn't realize it was in my hand. That one's on me. Thankfully, we have him at a really good amount of HP to split him next turn. Except we can't. That was... I should have used Survivor to take no damage here, but I really wanted to get rid of that slime. I'm tired of them sliming me, man. Okay. Can at 3... I have to play Intangibility to live. That would have given me 14 block, and I think he was doing like 16 damage. I did actually add Orichalcum. I would have lived. It would have been nice to get some more damage on these two, but what are you going to do? Also, once again, we're now on like a serious timer in killing this guy. Because we're not going to be able to block anymore really soon. Get rid of all of these at least. I have too few attacks in this deck. And I'm out of intangible now, although none of them are attacking me this turn. Do that first. Kill you. You need to go next, because I'm tired of being weak. Being frail doesn't matter anymore because my dex is so low anyways. You die to poison, which is great. Hopefully I can split this guy next turn. Except I'm going to draw a bunch of slimes, and I hate it. So, oh, we might actually just be dead? No, I interrupted him, so we still got a chance. Except now we have, I do get the 6 block automatic. Okay, yeah, the game is giving me a chance because the enemy is making horrible attack decisions. The game must know I'm recording. Thank you, game. I appreciate it. That guy's dead. Alright, yeah, we're going to live through this. Perfect. There we go. Alright, I need something good here. After Image is a great card. It's not an attack like I said we needed, but it's a great card. Tiny House I don't think is that good. Snecko Eye is terrible. I'm going to take Empty Cage to remove 2 cards. The 2 cards I'm going to remove... I've taken a lot of defensive cards. So honestly, normally you remove strikes over defends, but I think this time I'm going to remove 2 defends. Seems like the right call. Okay. How soon do I want to shop? You know what I absolutely want this. 2 late question marks, 2 elites, 2 campfires, and a shop. We're going this way. This is absolutely the path I want to take. I hate these guys, by the way. So you have to hit these guys 3... They take half damage until you knock them down. You have to hit them 3 times to knock them down. Normally I would play Crippling Cloud here because it would be really good on multiple enemies like this, but I cannot pass up the opportunity to knock down 2 of the birds turn 1. This guy's going to give himself +1 attack, which is not good. After Image is a great card. I did not realize we had nunchucks. That's really good. I can kill you. Yeah. Could have done the strike to kill him too, but whatever. Gonna take a little bit of damage, but that's okay. We need to upgrade the, That is great that we got Dagger Spray again. I love Dagger Spray. This guy, yeah, he's about to fly again. After, like, a turn, they get back up in the air. But that's fine, because I'm going to do this. The bad thing about After Image, though, is it ruins Orichalcum, but what are you going to do? We're going to take 1 damage here, that's okay. Can't have everything. Let's just go ahead and kill you before you can do anything. Goodbye. Very nice, very nice. Cloak and Dagger lets us keep being mostly defense-oriented, but also attack. Ooh. So, reading this book and then taking it, it's like a relic book. It costs a lot of HP, but it's normally really good. The thing is I'm worried. There are 3 books you can get from this. One of them is the Necronomicon, and the Necronomicon makes it where your attacks that take 2 energy are doubled. You use the card twice in a row, with only having to pay the 2 energy once. And the only card we have that's good with is Dash. But I think it's still worth it. I really hope it is something else, though. This is probably the worst of the 3 books. At each turn, you can choose one of 3 and put it into your 1 of 3 cards and put it in your draw pile. It's good. It's still good, definitely. But I like the other 2. The other one you can get is the Necronomicon, like I said. And then there's the what is the other thing? Now listen, I played that to purge his to get rid of his artifacts faster, because instead he puts up a lot of block. Instead of dealing with his block, we can just hit him with poison. And I was hoping to get some more poison cards here, but sadly we're not. Put Leg Sweep in. Yeah, he has a ton. That gets rid of his last debuff thing. Another After Image is fantastic. Don't mind if I do. I am immediately like... Whoops. I clicked out of the screen for a second there, sorry. I'm immediately regretting what I said. Bouncing Flask is perfect words. Regretting what I said about it not being that good of a book. Ooh. Dude, I love Nunchaku. I always forget about it, but it's always so good. Backstab is also a great card. I was really hoping for, like, a singular poison thing. Alright, well, you know what? Fine, game, if that's how you're gonna be. Yeah. Adrenaline is one of the best cards in the game, especially for the silent, because it's a silent card, obviously. Alright, you're dead. Goodbye. Doesn't matter what we put in the deck, because he's dead. Alright. That didn't go too bad. Caltrops is great for this deck. It gives us thorns so that whenever the enemy hits us, they take damage. And it's already upgraded as well. We really could use more energy. But sadly, there's, like, no way to go about getting that. Nah, Tools of the Trade is a good card. Good power, whatever. Little worried about our HP currently, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, do that. Only take 2 damage. Backstab is great. I do not think we're gonna be winning this run, by the way, in case you're curious. It's not looking good. Do that so we take no damage, because we've been taking too much damage. Glass Knife is a great card. But it's not looking good for us winning. But I'm gonna be honest with you. As soon as I started recording this video, I never really expected to win. Nah, just do that. Die is a great card. Alright, you know what? Nilri's Codex. I'm still not convinced that you're the best card. You know what? You might be better than the Enchiridion, because the Enchiridion only gives you 1 free power at the start, so it can be, like, not great, but it's usually really good. But, Nilri's Codex is doing a lot better than I anticipated it would for us. Do Poison Stab, love it. If you could just die, that would be great. Don't heal. What a scumbag. Just keeps healing itself over and over. Got him? You gotta be... Oh, no, wait, I have 1 more energy. Thank goodness. I was about to say, you gotta be kidding me with this. Yeah, our deck would do very well if we had 1 more energy, if we had 4 energy. Matrushka is great. I'm going to take it. It's early enough that we'll get a lot of use out of it. I would like to smith, and I'm going to smith After Image to be innate. Innate means that we get it on turn 1. Oh, not these guys. We're so screwed. These guys are, like, impossible to deal with. I have to get caltrops set up. I'm gonna use this energy potion, actually. I'm glad that I looked at my potions and realized I had it. We'll do that, and then we'll do this for more defense. Burst can be really good, depending on what we get with it. Still gonna take some damage here. This is one of the most annoying elites, in my experience, because they all always attack. I have to play Dagger Spray. I need damage. And I wanted to use Burst with Leg Sweep, but obviously that did not pan out. Do that. Just lower their attack as much as we can. Heel Hook will be a free hit later, because I've got so much weakness set up. This is the most dangerous turn, because we are vulnerable. Free hit. Didn't do a lot, but it's there. I'm going to hit you like that. Ooh, got Nunchaku. With Nunchaku, I think instead of Strike, we use Crippling Cloud. I just gotta make sure this guy dies. His negative effect makes it for one turn you can't use any attacking moves, and I really can't afford for that to happen. Choke. Wait, am I dead? No, I'm not dead. I'm good. Barely, but I am. These elites, man, they're killer. Alright, well, like, you have to die or I lose. Do that. Thank you. Finisher is a great card. I love it, especially in Shiv decks. But thank you, Choke, for getting that guy dead for me. You know what? Yeah, do that. We will definitely kill this guy in the next couple of turns. So, getting intangibility there is a good call. Goodbye. There we go. Alright, that was a little dicey. Letter Opener is actually pretty good for this deck. It makes it where every 3 skills equals 5 damage to all enemies. And we play a lot of skills in this deck. Oh, man. These are both really good. I hate this enemy so much. I'm gonna do that turn 1. And I'm still gonna take damage because this guy is just too strong. I swear this thing has too much attack power. Oh my word, I hate this. It's actually just terrible. Infinite Blades. This enemy is annoying. To get the most out of Choke, I'm gonna use, I skipped Infinite Blades there to get the most out of Choke, so that we would get more Choke damage on him. We gotta deal damage to this guy fast. This will be very good to that end. Backflip. Doesn't really help. Thank you, Nunchaku. Alright, that's not terrible, I guess. Thankfully, Caltrops will help get us out of here. It's not really a whole lot I can do other than guard and hope he dies soon. Caltrops is absolutely bailing us out of this one. Goodbye. I hate that enemy, man. I don't need Gambler's Brew. Alright. We might die here, but I'm going to do it. I think if I just pay attention to my potions and use them all... Of course you're attacking turn 1. Why wouldn't you be? That guy almost never attacks turn 1. Yeah, this sucks. Okay, let's do... I need you to be dead. Goodbye. Go big or go home. Alright. 1,000 cuts is really good if it works. If you have the energy to play it, which we hopefully will. I was really hoping to draw it this turn. Nope. Caltrops is great, though. I don't want to have to also use my dexterity potion, but we might have to at this rate. Because we keep getting really unlucky. I gotta kill this guy. Tools of the trade can be really useful. He's attacking again. Alright, we might be dead. I'm gonna do this. Do that. And, 21, 30 damage. Alright, I managed to block all the damage, but the thing is that we did nothing to them, so they're just gonna keep getting better. Although we do get Caltrops damage, I guess. Thankfully that will kill the little guy. Oh, and Nunchaku's gonna let me play 1,000 Cuts, thank goodness. I should have played 1,000 Cuts first, but better late than never. Footwork is fantastic. We need that. I wish I had it in the normal deck. Go ahead and do that. There we go. Nice. All right. I have not taken advantage of Omamori at all, I've just realized. Have I missed any opportunities to use it without noticing, like I normally do? Do that. Alright, he's as good as dead, because we'll play enough cards. Really gotta kill the big guy. These guys are minions. I think I mentioned this in the Ironclad video, but minions will leave the battle when their leader dies, which is this guy. So if we can just kill him, then we're set. Oh, he's attacking again. I really need to kill him this turn. This killed you. Oh, thank goodness. We've done it. Just barely by the skin of our teeth. Alright, high risk. Probably not that great reward. Yeah, Runic Dodecahedron gives you more energy if your HP is at full, and that rarely happens. Terror is a great card. Oh, not Snecko. Snecko, why? Snecko is going to hit us with the Confusion debuff here in a second. And the Confusion debuff makes it where the cost of your cards, the amount of energy it costs, is randomized. And we got a horrible first draw on that. I shouldn't have put a zero-cost card in because it probably won't be zero-cost. We're probably going to die to Snecko. And there's really nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Definitely want to put in high-cost cards because they could end up being cheap. We might make it out of this. Of course, the zero-cost got turned into that. Wow. We're getting close, so it's possible. Wraith form might be super cheap, hopefully. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, game. The problem is I also need to, like, deal damage to Snecko at some point. We're getting there slowly, but I just want you to die, please. Okay, good. Whew. Alright, Skewer. Good attack. Hello. None of this really helps me. I'll take Deadly Poison. Probably not even worth taking, but, I have a feeling we're going to die very, very soon. Thankfully, neither of these guys attack turn 1, but the problem is they're both going to attack turn 2 and probably kill us. This is Ascension Mode, ladies and gentlemen. It is far more difficult than the normal game. Yeah, we're dead. We're done. We gave it the good old college try, though. There we go. Desecrated. I guess it's good to show a run where I win and a run where I lose in this very short Slay the Spire mini-series I'm doing. But there you have it. Alright. That's Ascension Mode. So, yeah, Ascension Mode, it's basically, it just makes the game harder incrementally, bit by bit, as you get further and further in it. So, slowly but surely, it goes from being, like, a relatively, I wouldn't necessarily say easy, but a not-so-difficult game to a very difficult game. But, yeah, if you were looking at this game and thinking, like, it just looks too easy for me, or I want something more difficult, Ascension Mode makes it a lot harder, especially the higher you get. I believe it goes up to, it used to only go up to Ascension 15, but now it goes up to Ascension 20. I think they added that, like, 2 or 3 weeks ago with one of the weekly patches. But, yeah, plenty of difficulty added on. The Silent is my least favorite character, so I'm going to put a little bit of blame on that for me losing, and also the fact that, you know, Ascension Mode is hard. Ascension Mode not only makes you play, you have to play better and learn more, and, like, just be smarter with the game in general. I also feel like there's a tiny bit of luck. Maybe there isn't luck associated with it, like, on the low-level Ascensions, like I'm only on level 4 out of 20. But, if you don't get, like, some good card options and some good room layouts to get easy relics, then it can just end up putting you in a position where it's like, there's no way you can possibly win. But anyways, it's still a lot of fun, and I've been playing more and more Ascension. I didn't play Ascension when it first came out. I just stuck to, dailies, custom runs, and standard games. But I'm getting into Ascension now, as you can see, and I've made some progress. Gotten Ironclad to 5, Silent to 4, and the Defect to 6. So hopefully one day I'll get them all to 20 and complete them all. That's the goal, at least. But yeah, that's going to be all for the Ascension video of my short Slay the Spire series. When we come back next time, we're going to do the daily climb. I'll also show you what custom is, but I won't do a custom run because dailies and custom runs are very closely intertwined in how they work and what they do, and I'll explain that in the next video when I do the daily climb. But, yeah, we'll go over that next time. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you then. Until that time, farewell.